Let's try that, shall we? Yeah, somebody said the F word earlier today, and then I have jumped on it again. It seems that it keeps going back to the old settings. I apologise, guys. We've got it sorted now. I've got no idea what we've just said. But let's all go back to the start.
We have said hello, good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, depending on where you are.
We're talking to Jodie Music about the weather in Australia. That's what it was. We were doing.
And Jodie Music, it has been awful for most people on the east coast of Australia at the moment, especially the poor people up in Queensland and Lismore. That is a township that literally has been wiped off the map because it has just been so inundated with floodwaters. And apparently they're getting a second serve, possibly with rain coming through again at some point in time this evening. So our hearts go out to them, and hopefully they will be okay. Let us know how you are in your area and whether you're okay and everything's fine. We know that it's been touch and go for some people, and it's just been awful to watch. We often get flooding at the end of February or during February, so this is kind of moved and pushed into March, which is interesting how it's getting later and later every year. And this flooding this time has been catastrophic in some areas. People have lost absolutely everything. And to see them getting on board tiny little boats with their animals because they don't want to leave them behind is just awful.
Hey, Wayne, where are you? Where are you based? And welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Annie in California. I haven't had a drop of rain in over a month.
Yeah, we're getting them.
Yeah, desert area. Well, I remember when I was living in Los Angeles, we were in Burbank, and I used to have a crate of water that I used to just keep in the boot of the car because it was just so dry. Over here we get a lot of humidity. So yeah, it's I don't like humidity at all. Hey, Caitlin. KT, how are you? I lived in New South Wales. I thought there for a second you might have been in England. What else we got here? Oh, yes, let's give the Amazical Pink Unicorn a reading. Why not? Now, how this works tonight, ladies and gents, is if you would like a reading from Renata or myself, all you have to do is ask your question. We prefer specific questions rather than can I have a general reading, although we'll do those as well. So you just put it into the comments and then we just pick randomly whatever pops out. Now, Renata reads from the tarot deck. She's very talented and gifted. And I may read from our very own deck that we created, the Frightfully Good Oracle cards. Very naughty, very nice, all in the one deck. And I read with absolutely no talent whatsoever.
Now you keep on saying that. You know, it's not true. Hello, Susie. Hello, Susie, gorgeous Susie.
So, yeah, you can either have a tarot card or you can have a naughty card. But if you get one of each, it means somebody else misses out. So pick one that you want.
Annie Anderson, already your first wildfire.
Oh, no.
That is awful. Oh, my goodness, that is awful. I'm so sorry for you and the whole state of affairs there and the poor animals that are stuck in that. Okay.
The Amazical Pink Unicorn.
Amazical Pink Unicorn.
And I'm drinking vodka, guys. Merry Christmas.
Queen of Cups for you. And this is about just getting a hold on your emotions for the next week. Pink Unicorn, holding on to those, keeping your mouth closed. So try and not tell people what you really think about them just for a week. Okay, just for a week, and just keep your eye on the most important things over the next week. Don't overdo it. Don't stretch yourself and try and do too many things. Keep your head focused. The Queen sometimes sits quite still while the King does all the talking. So it might be time to give somebody else that opportunity to talk. And you just sit there quietly and just go, yes, all right, and just look after yourself.
We've got to put 1, 2, 3 up the back. So the reason why we do the 1, 2, 3 up the back is so we don't get to everyone. We physically can't give everyone a reading as much as we would love to and be here for hours. We put these cards up the back and you will ask your question at the end and you choose 1, 2 or 3 and you'll get your answer from that. Hey, D-Rock in PA-USA, welcome. We need to hex the looters. I can't believe people do that. When people are at their lowest point and they're struggling to survive and they're hoping that there's something left to their home, there's people in there stealing shit. It's not on. May they get ingrown pimples in the crack of their ass for the rest of their life. There we go.
In a place that's unreachable.
Yeah, and we don't have trolls anymore. It's very sad.
Don't tempt it. Don't tempt it. Yeah, Zena, humidity is just, it is. It's like putting a wetsuit on and just walking in the wetsuit all day. Absolutely.
Oh, where are we up to? Hi, Charlie Bear. Oh, look, we need your advice, Charlie Bear.
Hello, Charlie Bear.
We're going to get some T-shirts made up for our Ireland leg of the trip. Oh, we've got an angry face already. Who's given us an angry face? Lisa Young. Oh, and Lisa, you have to tell us what we've done wrong. So
Did you press the wrong button, Lisa?
Possibly. We are doing a trip where we're going to all the sacred bushes, the fairy trees, and the holy holes.
You said that word. You said that word, didn't you? You said it.
What word?
You said fairy. You said fairy.
Not just then.
Yeah, you did. You said fairy tree.
Oh.
It slipped out of your mouth.
All right. Well, we'll probably lose the feed shortly. Because I forgot to leave out an offering. Yeah, we were going to put on the back Frightfully Good Ireland 2022. Is that going to offend the Northern Islanders if we don't have Northern Ireland and Ireland, or can we just put Air, or can we put Irish road trip? We just don't want to offend anyone. So thank you for your expertise. Kelly Fryers would like to know whether she is... Oh, watch out. Bloody hell, Dan Beasley's on.
Hello, Dan Beasley. How are you? Do you like the T-shirt?
Where's your merch, Dan?
Just a little bit of shameless advertising for Spooky Sundays on Newcastle Live Radio every Sunday between 8 and 10 p.m.
Dan's one of our bosses. We have respect for nobody, so no, don't feel special, Dan. We're disrespectful to everyone. Right, meanwhile, back to Kelly.
Kelly, I would like to know if I'm on the right path, please.
I have to shake my T-shirt now. Mine is the Dyslexicist, and you probably can't read that from there. It says, your mother cooks socks in hell.
What does that mean?
Because it's the actual saying is something about sucks cocks in hell. So as we know, when you're dyslexic, sometimes you get the letters muddled up. So that's why she cooks socks in hell.
Oh,
did you ever get that?
Yeah, I did. I just wanted you to say it.
Oh, good enough. I was just trying to work out how to say that. But
are you on the right path? Well, Kelly, this particular card here, the Five of Coins, and we are far, far away, so you need to have a look at it, is kind of leading you to, first of all, a place where you can feel safe and secure. That is the most important pathway you can follow. Does this, what I am doing now, or where I am leading to or going to, make me feel safe and secure and happy? Or is it putting me in a space that I feel guilty, or that I feel as though I will never live up to what it is that I'm choosing to do, or it doesn't make me feel as though I will ever get to it? You may have to dial down the path for a little bit and go, how about I look at the next 5 steps instead of looking at the whole path? So you can have a huge plan at the end and go, this is where I want to be over here. But if that big picture stresses you out, and for some people it does, they can't have a big picture thing because it's like their head explodes and goes, I can't think of that. It's just too much. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll never do it. Making me think of a big picture thing is just too much. Look at the little steps along the way and kind of go, am I kind of just, is one foot going in front of the other, and is that enough for me at this point in time? So look, first of all, at how comfortable you are with the path that you've chosen. And the Five of Coins talks about having to actually invest money in the path that you're choosing, so that it can show dividends down the track, and you will get your money back twofold, threefold, fourfold, but you might have to pay to begin with, just for whatever you need to get you and keep you on that path. I hope that's understandable for you.
All right. Well, Charlie Bear is saying, well, air would be for Ireland, but that's for the South and people that want a united Ireland, so we'd be stepping on toes.
Okay.
I don't know how. We will just say Irish. We'll just have to say Irish because we don't want to offend. Looks like we'll offend someone no matter where we go.
Yeah, can we just say Irish?
Can we just have Frightfully Good Road Trip 2022?
Irish road trip. No, I would like the Irish.
We'd like a country on there. And D Rock, that's
D-Rock.
That's horrible that this has happened
Yeah.
for your boyfriend. I'm really sorry for you. We don't do health readings in this sort of forum because if Renata draws a difficult card, then that's just, it's
An awful place to be.
It's awkward, but it's also horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. So rather than put Renata in that position, we would rather you talk to your doctors and your health professionals about the cancer diagnosis rather than we pull a tarot card on it. Speak to your friends and your family.
And look, I don't want you considering what's going to come up for the future, hanging on what the draw of a card is. No matter how good or how bad a tarot card reader is, it can't be a part of where you sit with your mental self right now. You have to be in the most positive spot you can be, because this person needs your assistance and your help and your good vibes, and you don't want anything standing in the way. So just focus on this beautiful person that you need to take care of, and don't ask anyone that isn't a health professional what's going to happen next.
Amber is on here and she said she's coming to our show next Wednesday. You're lucky you got a ticket. We're down to 9 spots left last time I looked. So well done. We'll see you there. Come and say hi. Now, as you can probably see, we are a little bit back in the feed at the moment. And we got the cards up. And this is Malacca, who, I hope I'm saying that right, Malacca, who is in Bothell, Washington, with the famous Bothell House.
Oh, the Bothell House. Have you been there?
What's your thoughts on the Bothell House? Please tell us.
Because we were going to do a True Hauntings podcast, and then we kind of backed out because it was like, it's too much information here, and I really need to look at it. And any of those really, really haunted places, we kind of do a lot of investigations or research on to try and work out what's really going on there. Oh, Joanne. Oh, that's just awful.
That's tough.
Oh.
Can everyone put up some hearts for Joanne, please?
For Joanne.
Send us some hearts.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Lisa said the angry face was for the looters, not for us.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I knew that couldn't be right, Lisa.
No, nobody gives us.
No one gives us angry faces.
Malacca, have you heard of the Bothell House?
And Joanne, this is exactly how you're feeling, my sweet. Look at this poor soul sitting in this seat with his head in his hands and feeling as though he has lost a part of himself that cannot be regained. And I understand, Joanne, that you would be feeling exactly like this. No matter how many years pass, it will never really get easier. It never will, because you have lost a part of you and that sense that you were a mother for this child. And you still are. You still absolutely are. But if there is any message that we get from our loved ones, it is always about them wanting you to find a place for yourself in this world where you can go forward in spite of what has happened. And I'm choosing my words wisely, because these people who say just get over it or just move on or just get your shit together and move on may not have experienced such a loss. And where you go from here is always a different pathway. Your world has changed, and now the pathway that you thought you were going to take is no longer. and you have to go onto a new one, which is going to be completely different. And that pain and that scar that has been left is always going to be there. So all we can hope for you, and we hope that you do, is continue to reach out to him and have him a part of your life, and just try your best, my sweet. That's all. I can't even imagine what it would be like to lose a child. It hasn't happened to me, so I don't know. I'm not in that space. I have no idea.
We can't say I know how you feel.
Yeah,
we can't.
we don't.
We can just empathise. Poor Caitlin. Currently in isolation. Both my older girls have the Rona, just trying to stay sane.
Oh, boy.
You'll be pleased to know it can be done. Because last week, if you remember, Renata and I were in separate houses because my husband had the Rona, but I managed to dodge it. So he went back to work Tuesday. I'm still COVID-free. He's tested again today, and he's now coming up with negative tests, so he's allowed back in the bedroom. And we've pulled some fortune cookies, and let me tell you, live beautifully, dream passionately, love completely was the first fortune cookie. Then I pulled another fortune cookie and said, time enough for love. So I guess I know what's happening tonight.
Okay, first person to put me
all right, I'm watching
as a comment will get a fortune cookie reading. First person to put me will get a fortune cookie reading. So come on, someone put me.
I'm waiting.
And I'll crack this open. I'll crack this open, and we'll see what the fortune cookie has to say for you.
Oh, Barb Evans.
Barb Evans. Okay, here we go. You know this means I've got to eat it. Any excuse? Okay.
Only the best fortunes for you guys.
Here we go. Barb Evans. While there is life, there is hope.
Well, that's lovely. Keep on breathing.
While there is life, there is hope. There you go, Barb.
All right, I'm going to go for a big scroll down. So, yeah, you can have somebody in the house with Rona and not get it yourself. Still fighting on from my last reading a month ago. Oh, good on you, Wayne. Hello from flooded Queensland. Hello from about to be flooded New South Wales. Oh, yeah. Hi, John. My man. Oh, good on you. Oh, nice of you to come out, John. Thanks. Thanks for coming out on the show, my love. We're there to support you. From Northern Ireland. I think you meant to say ma'am, but I'm not offended, lol. What's this? Go to the fairy castle near the Three Rock Mask. Ooh. What's that?
Oh, tell us where that is, because we're looking for fairy places while we're over there. How many times have we
said that? God! And Kate! Hello, Kate!
Hello, Kate!
Kate sent us a present today.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
He knows us well. Angry Yowie Cryptid Coffee Beans, available from, I believe, was it UFO's podcast, UFO's Bigfoot Yowie, something or other podcast. Kate, put it in the comments. You can actually buy these from his website, and it's Cryptid Coffee. How awesome is that?
What's our coffee going to be called?
I don't know. What if we get some coffee beans made up for us? What should we call it?
Do we have to eat them and poop them out?
Anne and Renata eat the coffee beans, we swallow them whole, we poop them out, we scrape off the poop and roast it, and then we sell it. I think we call that shit coffee. No offense to Chip Coffee, who is a friend of mine and a sweetheart. Charlie, it's getting too many words. Dark Side Coffee. Well, there is already one called Dark Side Coffee.
Oh,
I think putting Northern Ireland and Rep of Ireland on. Can we abbreviate at all? That's all. That's going to take up the whole T-shirt, Charlie.
Oh boy, Anne and Renata's poop coffee. Oh my
All right,
Oh my
Melika would like
God.
to know if there is a message from her spirit guides tonight, please. I think that needs a naughty card.
It does.
Right. Then she wants to know, what message would you like to give her to get her on the path she's meant to be on, or to give her a boot up the bum, or some love? What does she need to know right now?
Malacca.
Right, here we go. Oh, the time to act is not right now. You need more information. Whatever your situation is at the moment, you need to get some more information. If you're one of these people that just make decisions on the fly and go, fuck it, I'm just going to go do that, and then you go do it, this is not the time to do that. You do a little bit of research.
Yeah, so that would be very much the Temperance card in the tarot deck.
Cheers.
Temperance says to you, hold your horses, don't react, just allow things to just move forward just a little bit so that you can see things more clearly. Absolutely. I love that card.
Oh, no, don't apologise. We are here to support you and to help you in any way we can. We just don't like to do readings on that sort of thing. I'm sure you understand it. It's an awkward situation, but we are here to be your people and to give you support.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because this is an awesome community we have on here.
Yeah.
And they all look after each other. All right, Melanie Brizolara Curtis.
Oh.
Brizolara.
So are you making the right choice for your son's school? What a great question, Melanie. Oh dear. I hope you are.
Frightfully fresh coffee. I like it.
Okay, and you have the page of coins. So I'm assuming that this school is going to cost you a little bit of money. So it could be a quite a special school, or a school that you have really thought about sending him to. And I'm going to say, yes, it's going to be worth every penny. It's going to be worth every penny, because they're going to be keeping an eye on his education. And I tell you what, a lot of schools don't anymore. They can't, because they're inundated with issues and problems. And education seems to be the last thing that schools take care of. Hands up for those that kind of think that, yeah. And I've met a couple of teachers this week who are just so stressed out and are about to leave teaching because they can't cope with it anymore. So, Melanie, yes, the answer is yes. You are choosing wisely.
We've got some good names for a coffee bean. Naughty beans.
I love that.
Frightfully good beans. Dark side coffee. Dan said Anne and Renata roasted.
I like that.
Jody said sacred bush coffee makes you feel fresh like lavender.
Now, in the meantime, while you're waiting, grab some of this.
Frightfully fresh coffee. From
Believe, the Believe podcast. And this one is Angry Yowie, and it is a really strong blend because we can smell it. This one has like a little air hole at the back, which allows the beans to breathe.
Not an asshole, an air hole.
It allows the beans to breathe, but you can actually smell the roasting of it and how deep it is. And this is grown in Papua New Guinea, roasted and packed in Cairns, Australia. There you go. So check that out.
Have we done the one on the right school? We have, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
I like the Frightfully Good roast, or Anne and Renata Frightfully Good roast. I actually like Frightfully Good roast. Not that we have a coffee bean, but, you know, crusty semen coffee.
I do like that one too.
Sacred bush coffee.
Oh, we need a coffee shop.
Oh, we do. Hurrah! It's Matt's on there as well. All right, sorry, I need to find some cards. I know you love it. We ask everyone to send her hearts, and then John put swear words. Good on you, John. Got to be different. Oh, geez, I really am behind on the comments, aren't I? So I'm going to scroll.
And can everyone also send, that was to D-Rock, wasn't it? The hearts?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Wayne lost a baby brother in 2016 to
melanoma.
Check your moles, peoples. Check the lumps and the bumps and any discoloration.
We've done Charlie Bear.
Have we done Charlie Bear? I don't think so.
Okay, Charlie Bear. Hoping to move jobs. And this is kind of hard, moving jobs at the moment. Like in Australia, they're all saying, oh, there's so much work everywhere. There's so much work. But I'm also finding that there isn't for people who are really looking for it. And Charlie Bear, moving careers. I think if you decide to move, it's going to make you feel better. It's going to make you feel that you have different opportunities and things that could work out as time goes on. But whether it's actually going to fix the problem that's sitting there, I'm not sure, because it's like there's something missing for you, Charlie Bear. And even if you change jobs, it's going to do a portion of the work that you need to feel happier, but it's not going to do all the work. You're still going to be stuck having to do some self-work to kind of get yourself into a better zone and a better sense of feeling happy about all the decisions that you're making. But I'm also assuming that things have been really hard for you. Otherwise, you wouldn't have had this card here. So you're coming from a very difficult position, or having had a number of really difficult years. So any change for you is quite frightening at the moment. But a change is good. It's as good as a holiday, as they say. But don't think it's going to clear up everything, because it won't.
Deborah Ann has suggested fairy bomb coffee. Not going to read that now, Matt. 2 cows coffee, says John.
Should be 2 old cows.
Oh, ghostly grannies, a sip-in-year-old.
Who thought of that one?
Oh, thank you. Who was that? Virginia, thank you so much for your super sticker. You are awesome. Thank you for the tip, as we'd like to say. And look, honestly, throwing us some stars or a super sticker is hugely appreciated, particularly with our trip to the UK coming up. But we don't expect that to get a reading. You don't have to do that. We just pick randomly. Half the time we can't see who is sending the stars at the moment. Maybe Christy can be putting the messages up to say thank you for that.
Cyrus, the Ukraine at the moment, it's heartbreaking. So actually, thank you for asking that, because we all need to have this sense of, can these people just wake up to themselves and not do this to everyone? Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Robert.
Wow, that's much better behaved than last week.
That's right,
very
Robert.
naughty last week.
Can the powers that be just kind of, and one person in particular whose name we shall not mention, but it starts with a P and ends with an N, can he just wake up to himself and stop this? Because this is a huge power play. We've seen this before. Learn your history. We have seen this before. There is nothing new. And he ain't going to stop anytime soon.
Justin said, last time we were virtually together, they asked about the kitty who had ulcers around her eyes, and you nailed it. She is absolutely clear now.
Woo! Excellent.
Oh, there you are. Matt said Granny Bush roast. Right, Dan's got a question. We were back and forth about changing school. Not a question. About changing schools for my daughter. We were worried about it so long, then we did it. It's been the best thing we've done for her. She's super happy now and loves going to school.
Yeah, that's important. Keep the kiddies happy, or they won't learn.
Yeah, this is true. Hi, Lizzie. Hi, Amber. Grace Butkovic.
Okay,
welcome to the show.
You haven't asked a question, so we're just going to pull a card.
And Melanie Brizolara Curtis said thank you for the card.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So, Grace, this is for you.
Robert!
Now, you have the Two of Swords, and this puts you into a bit of a pickle, Grace. You are really trying very hard to get yourself very discombobulated, and very much in a spot where you cannot make a decision about something that is really important for you right now. You feel really, really stuck. And that's what this card is all about, just being so stuck and thinking there is nothing that you can do right now that's going to be the best decision to make. But you know what? There always is. There always is. You've just got to change your perspective and stop going around in circles and sort of repeating all of the things that could happen but probably are never going to happen. So you've got to make some sort of decision, or you will just continually feel stuck. And I'm assuming that it's got something to do with some sort of an emotional thing, Grace. Otherwise, it would be far more easier to make a decision. So I'm going to grab these cards here.
In the meantime, Robert has said another coffee suggestion: submarine coffee, long, hard, and full of semen. You're so wicked.
Grace, stop apologizing. You did nothing wrong. So that might actually give you a sense of where you feel stuck. I love these cards. Just because, not just because we created them, but because they are just so spot on in many cases, in most cases. So it wasn't your fault. It's not your fault. And whatever decision you make is not going to be your fault, right? But make a decision.
All right, I'm going to scroll down a little bit further. Madison and Bugwana, I'd like to know if what I experienced after my grandmother's passing was real, please.
Yes, it was real. Absolutely was. Or you wouldn't be asking. You're doubting yourself. And so it must have been something really, really special for you to have happened. Absolutely. But I'll choose a card for you. Thank you, Lizzie.
Oh, Lizzie, thank you so much. Thank you.
And this is another 2 card. It's a 2 of coins. Yeah. And what happened to you and what happened for you, Madison, was to get you out of your stuck spot. It was to get you out of that sense of the great loss that had occurred around you. And so this was like a bit of proof for you so that you can get your head together and keep moving forward at this stage. So this is...
Yes! We've got a troll! Yes! Sorry.
Oh, thank you, Anonymous Revolution. Can you stay on here?
Oh, please stay on.
Please stay on.
I would love to talk to you.
Oh, we would love, yes. Thank you for your time here. Because it means that you're here with us in this sacred circle of joy.
And you being on here right now is making us millions of dollars by you giving us your minutes by watching us. Because
thank you.
We make so much money on YouTube, don't we, Renata?
We do thousands of dollars a week.
I would say at least 20 cents off this video when we get some ads on it and things, apart from the lovely people who are not even paying for the readings. They're paying for the entertainment.
Yes. And you're
actually think we're fucking funny.
And you're entertaining them, Anonymous Revolution. Did you know how great you are for being here? That's amazing. In the meantime, Madison.
In the meantime,
it's a beautiful thing that she has done or your grandmother has done. Take it as real. Take it as real, girl. Real proof that you're awesome.
And I wanted to give a shout out to Wayne for letting us rip him off. Thank you, Wayne. We really appreciate the super sticker. I'm a bit slow tonight. Where have they gone?
Yeah, and Anonymous Revolution. What does Anonymous Revolution mean?
Oh, I don't know. I think they're saving the world from grannies like us.
Yeah, because we're a terror to the world.
Oh, we are. Oh, here we are. You're really cashing in on these fake reading charlatan pages.
Oh, that's a good one.
You don't tell us. Come on.
You can do a better one than that.
Those words are fabulous. We haven't brought Jesus into it yet. Are we going to bring Jesus into it?
Give him a minute. He's warming up.
Okay. He or she, they're warming up. Okay. We're ready. I'm just going to continue drinking a drink while you try and think of something more than that. Because, I mean, that's
boring.
We appreciate that little bit, but we can do better. Okay. Right, Dan would said, go and give me a card. We're going to have to charge you thousands of dollars for this, Dan, because apparently we have to rip people off to do this show.
Dan, Dan's asking for advice about a happy marriage. Well, Dan, you know what you got to do. right? You know what you got to do, Dan, for a happy marriage?
No, we're all waiting with bated breath, Renata. What is it we've got to do for... I'm getting hot now. I'm all excited. We've got a troll. It's been so long.
Oh, you got the judgment card.
Oh,
right?
it's the troll.
So, no, Dan, you just better be careful that what you choose to do for your wife is going to be something that she really wants, because she will be judging you for whatever you don't do this weekend. She will be a judgy bitch.
There's a list. There's a list. Marking it off.
She will be a judgy bitch. So you better start 24 hours early. And this anniversary thing better last for at least 2 days.
Yeah.
So get into your pocket.
Yeah, put your hand...
Grab the credit card.
Dan.
Get the credit card out and start giving her gifts.
Let her know she's loved.
Absolutely.
But I want you to think about the things. Don't just buy gifts for the sake of buying gifts. Make sure that it's something that's really special to her. Oh, look, Deep Rock, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you love our fake readings and the way we're ripping people off in this. Apparently, it's very shameful that we're cashing in, claiming we're talking to the spirits of the dead. In actual fact, we're just pulling cards from a deck and letting people know what the cards are saying. It's very random. And I even say, I read the Frightfully Good cards and I make it up as I go along.
I think I need to give Anonymous a Shall we? Shall we give Anonymous
Can I do
a
one?
reading?
Can I do one? And we just want to
Please.
give a shout out to Michelle. Thank you for letting
Thank
us
you.
rip you off as well. If you are appreciating us rip people off, let us know. Renata, come on. I've got to pick one. All right.
This
Who
is for
was it again?
Anonymous.
Anonymous. This is a card for you.
Yep.
The check. I hope the check's in the mail. There is an invoice coming. All right. This is the card for you. Oh, look, this is a very good card for you, and I'm sure that everybody on here now is going to race out and buy a pack of these Frightfully Good cards from the frightfullygood.com website, because we need to rip you off there as well. How appropriate is this? Think twice, speak once. Sometimes you just need to shut the fuck up. Even the spirit world has pulled a card to tell you to shut the fuck up. Why are you voicing your opinions here with all these happy people who are enjoying what we're doing, bringing them a laugh, bringing them a giggle? We do it for free and they give us a coin here and there, which we're ever so grateful for, because we're trying to go to England after 2 years. We've had no income during Rona.
Settle down.
Oh, I haven't had this release in a long time. I've needed a troll.
You're going to blow a gasket.
I've needed a troll.
Oh,
jeez, I need a cigarette now.
Oh, it's a tough old world out there, isn't it?
Look, you guys, you are just so awesome for doing that and showing your appreciation. This has been a crack up. If anyone else wants to feel ripped off, flick us a super sticker. Hang on. Them cards have no relevance to anyone's life. You just making things up based on it. Yes! You nailed it! You're not bright or something. This is the whole idea, is we are randomly choosing cards and reading it.
Sorry. Look, I'm fogged up.
Sorry, I'm too excited looking for the troll now.
Oh my God.
Oh, hang on. She can't see clearly, actually, because she's fogging up. It's your ego that pushes the fraud, telling people it's free, but cashing in.
Oh, God, Anonymous, you haven't got it yet, have you, God? Oh, dearie me.
My ego is so big, I can't get my head through the door these days.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Okay, we've got to give somebody else
This
a
is
reading.
your ego
We've got to
that
give
you
somebody
need
else
to
a
have
reading.
people. Two egomaniacs claim to be psychic, but both are frauds. I tell people who don't know what I'm doing. They're the ones that relate to it. Oh, geez, you're a knob.
Hello, Jen's Home Decor. How are you?
I've lost it.
Seen
Where
you.
was
Haven't
she?
seen you for a
There is
while.
so much coming through. Hi, Mandy. Welcome to the show. Apparently, we're two old frauds that are ripping people off.
Hello, Amy Sky.
Hi, Amy Sky. Yeah, it's been very exciting. And meanwhile, Anne Christy's putting up buy our merch. This is actually the point of our show, is to give people a good laugh.
Yeah.
It gives us a laugh as well. We find so much joy in doing this. And I think you're right, D-Rock, that whoever this person is has had some deep-seated hurt in their life that they need to come on and tear other people down.
Yep.
So they've obviously had someone that's ripped them off or done something really bad to them, and they can't even see that what we're doing is it's fun. It's entertainment. We're having a laugh. And like any concert or show you go to, if you appreciate the entertainment, you pay for a ticket, or you send them some hearts, or you write a nice comment, or you subscribe to the channel. Trust me, we're not making a lot of money. And Dan said, good advice, thank you. Perfect. Wasn't that the best card for the troll? Oh my God, they're still there. You don't know what you're doing, but you're claiming it's a message from Spirit. Ever thought of getting a real job? Well, I was a high school teacher for many years, but you know what? That's a shit job. And people don't appreciate you.
Anonymous, honestly, what are you trying to say? Because you're just talking at the moment and you're not actually saying anything.
Not even the dead want to talk to Anonymous. That's why they're pissed.
So I'm just wondering what you are trying to say.
No, you're not
frauds.
This is why have you taken this on as your job? Why is this your role in life? I don't understand why you, with the ego that you obviously have taken it upon yourself to be judge and rule of other people. Even God says that you should not sit in judgment on other people. I'm sorry.
Faye. We'll go to Faye.
Let's go to Faye.
Can I have a card, please? Will I? Can you go back up? Yep.
Well,
find something I truly love doing.
Meanwhile, I'm going to imbue with the other spirits, which is more vodka. But don't worry, because it is actually vodka and soda, and there is no carbs in it. Guilt-free.
Faye. Okay, Faye. Queen of Coins. And look, I'm getting this message a lot over the last couple of days where women have to stand up and own the fact that sometimes when they do things they love, they can actually get paid for it and not feel guilty about it. So you can actually do something that you love and also get paid for it at the same time. And this is something that I think you need to look at doing, Faye. Make sure that you have enough money that it allows you to make the decisions in your life that you feel good about and that you're always safe and secure. And yes, pick something that you actually love doing. And this card says, yes, you will find that. You will absolutely find that. But stand in your power, my love, and learn to say no to things that don't suit you.
It's actually really hard to learn to say no to things like, you know, when you have that moment, people say, oh, can you come and do this? And you think, I really don't want to do this, but how do I say no? Sometimes you just have to go, sorry, no, I can't help you with that at this moment in time.
And Hannah's question is an awesome one.
Yes.
Yeah. So Hannah asks this question: can I please have a reading for guidance? My spirit guide
Jenny's question.
Has my spirit guide given up on me? Oh, Hannah.
Maybe you'll stop listening to them.
Yeah. Remember how we sort of go, can you give me a sign? And then there's a sign and you go, but that sign isn't big enough. Can you give me a bigger sign?
Yeah, I don't like that sign.
I don't like that sign. Can you give me a bigger sign? Can you give me something really huge?
Spirit used to do that to me, and they'd end up giving me such a big sign that I'd end up getting hurt.
And look, all the coins cards that I'm picking today are all about that foundation, that sense of, in our reality and in our world, we need to make money. We need to get to a point where we kind of understand that there is this thing that we have to do. We have to pay our bills. We have to put food on the table, and we have to do it in a way that's reasonable. But we also can't be crossing the line with how we believe and feel about ourselves. So if you're doing something that isn't nurturing you and is beyond that sense of who you truly are, that's going to rattle you right to your very soul. And this card, the King of Coins, says there should be nothing stopping you from getting to that point where you're feeling really good about the ownership of yourself and of the things that you are really good at, and using that as a way to make greater value in your life and using your talent. So maybe, Hannah, there is something that you are really talented and good about, but someone has said to you, you're not, or you shouldn't think about that, or you should not even think about doing things like that because, you know, you'll never make it or whatever. We've got one crack at this that we know of. So do what you are led to do and what your soul is telling you to do. And that's your spirit guide talking and saying they're not going to give up on you. They're just waiting for you to take up the sword and shield and go with it. Yeah?
Okay. Susan, may I have a card? I've been so tearful lately. Something little sets me off. It's not more menopausal. Oh, we know all about that. I tell you, we're sitting here with the aircon going full bore right at this moment in time.
Yeah, you're stubborn, Hannah. Come on. And sometimes, look, it's often when we're doing what we really want to do, people kind of go, oh, look, it'll flow so easy when you're really doing what you want to do. It'll all flow so easy and all of the things will get out of the way and you'll find it's just such an easy road. No, it's not. It's often twice as hard. So don't listen to that crap. And Susan, here's your card, 7 of Coins, another coins card. My gosh, you might have to dip into your savings at the moment to try and get some relief and try and sort of do something that is nurturing for you. We are living in a really fear-filled world at the moment, especially with people like Anonymous here who are trying to get us all riled up. Unfortunately, we think it's all funny. Sorry, Anonymous. But there are lots of people like that who are there just to kind of stick the needle in and go, you know what, you're feeling shit right now. I'm going to make you feel even shittier. Yeah, I'm going to make you feel guilty.
You need to wake up to yourself. I'm going to tell you the way to do things because you're not doing it the way I think you should do it. So those people are out there.
You know what we say to people like that? Kiss my ass, right? So that's you're really oversensitive right now to everything that's happening in the world. Spend some money on yourself. Do something joyous for you. Maybe take a day off if you can. And just go for a walk somewhere. You don't have to spend a lot of money, but just take some time out and rest. Rest your brain, rest your eyes, rest your heart, and then get back to it. Yeah.
What's it like, Robert? Is it nice, the vodka, the Dan Aykroyd one? Oh, look.
It has been a very entertaining night, Karen.
Does the taxman know you get all these donations using fraud methods to extract money from the public? Yes, we have our ABN because Renata and I have a joint ABN. It is linked to our YouTube account. So any money that people do give to us to say thank you for our entertainment, and as you can see, they've done so tonight because they've enjoyed our entertainment. The taxman does know about it, and you are more than welcome to look that up because you are just being a hateful, spiteful person who obviously has no life, that you need to come onto this page where people are having so much joy, having so much fun, and you need to do a big shit on it. Well, you know what? You can fuck off. Because you are a bitter, twisted person that has no joy in their life. And I actually do feel sorry for you. Because you must have no friends, no support, nothing around you that brings you joy. Because if you did, you wouldn't need to be doing what you're doing now. I am sorry for the hurt that has happened to you in the past and whoever has hurt you. But you need to move forward and find yourself a happier life. Find things in life that bring you joy. This isn't joyful. This is hurtful to other people. Yeah, we're having a laugh and we think it's fun, but it's very sad. It's a little bit pathetic. And thank you so much to Mel. I'm glad that you're enjoying our show tonight. You're welcome. Yeah. So we are a legitimate business. It is called Anne Renata and Renata Daniel, Frightfully Good. Our Frightfully Good business name is registered, and we run tours and we do dark tourism. And Renata is a qualified counsellor who actually is in a position to be able to help people who are grieving, and that is what we are doing here. Many people are stuck at a crossroads in their life. They don't know how to move forward one way or another, and sometimes by drawing a card, they go, you know what, that actually has given me the idea to help me move forward. That's all it is. I don't know what you're making out of it, but it is something. Mel has given us 99 cents. We are ever so grateful for her generosity that she would share that money with us. We're not ripping her off. You are a sad, sad creature, and you are not getting any more of our time. Right. Meanwhile,
Yeah, go away. We've had our little bit now. That's fun. And,
it's getting repetitive.
Yeah.
Oh, Jessie, thank you so much. You guys are the best. And I'm just going to go away.
See you later.
Because they're just boring me now. We've had the fun. I've given them the life lesson. They can all just fuckity-offity. Anyway. I'm not explaining myself to them. It's not worth my time. Anyway, what's this? Oh, go away, anonymous. We're just here to get attention by trying to put these ladies down. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, they'd have to try a bit harder.
We've had way worse than that life.
Yeah.
There is pick a card. There is a pick a card.
Yes, there is pick a card. Pick a card.
We're up to that time of the day where we pick a card.
Pick a card.
It has been a fun show, and to all those gorgeous people who have sent through super stickers and stars.
Thank you.
You guys are the best. I hope you don't feel ripped off. I hope you feel like you got some entertainment out of tonight's show. Now, commit to the card you are going to choose this evening. Ask the question in your head.
And no changing your mind.
Don't change it if you get a better offer. All right. So pick which one it is. I'm going to go for 2 tonight. What are you going to go for, Renata?
I'll go for 3.
Okay.
But don't let that change your mind.
Here we go. Oh, that's yours. I'll let you take yours.
Okay, if you chose card number 1, you have the victory card, 6 of Wands. So whatever you are up to right now and whatever you are doing, you can be guaranteed of a good outcome, but keep your mind focused. Don't get led off the track by people like Anonymous, who kind of just love to rock the boat because they think that's fun. Because the better you get at what you do, the more people will be there that want to slap you around and go, you're a waste of time, right? So you can't listen to them. In your universe, you are in a winning situation. Don't worry about anybody else. This is your card, and it says, you are going to be on top of all of the things that are coming your way right now. And that's where you have to keep your mind.
Okay, and my card sort of backs you up a little bit here as well. Oh, I've got noise on. Let me turn the noise off. It is saying, throw your head back. You mentioned this card earlier. Throw your head back, spit in the wind, and show them what you've got. This is your time to step up and say, you know what? I've got more to offer. So stand back, everyone. I'm going to show you what I am capable of. It's time to be loud and proud.
Absolutely.
Spit into the wind to make sure it's downwind.
Absolutely. Okay.
Number 2.
Now,
hang on, whose was this?
This is
Mine.
yours.
This is mine. Oh, please let it be good.
Number 2, 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is really good because it gives you options. Look at all of these flying wands coming towards you. All of them are ways of feeling a release and feeling opportunity and feeling as though things are brightening for you, and you've got the opportunities that can kind of take you out of the zone that you are in right now. When we don't feel we have opportunities or we can't make choices, that's when we get really, really stuck. That's when we get really stuck.
Zena's picked 4.
Don't have 4, Zena.
All right, so
options. What sort of options? Sometimes the options are making a choice, pink unicorn, and committing to it.
It's a magical unicorn, please.
And a magical unicorn, and not kind of going, maybe yes, maybe no, maybe yes, maybe no. Make a choice, commit to it.
And mine is saying, I quite like this card, and this is what I tried to do for our poor troll. Step into their shoes for a second and look through their eyes. I always try to think, why are people reacting the way that they are? People don't just normally come out with random bizarre behavior. They do it because of the way they've been treated or an experience they've had in life. So if you've got someone acting around you a bit strangely at the moment, or there's a situation that they're reacting strangely to, just step back, have a look through their eyes and work out why they're doing what they're doing. And it will make you understand them better and may be able to help resolve the situation.
There's also another thing, though, in this whole process, and it's a process that I think all of you have seen tonight. Trolls are not to be taken
That's weird.
in a serious way, that they are detrimental and they hurt you. That's when you need to stop. And that's when you need to step back and go, I don't need to listen to this person anymore, because trolls have done a lot of damage over the last couple of years. And when we really look at trolls, they are people who have nothing else to give or feel that they are nobody, and therefore they get behind the keyboard and they spill all their angst and anger out on random people that they don't know anything about, because if they talk to the people that they do know, they're not going to be listened to. So, trolls do really horrible, horrible things to people, and our young people are losing their lives because of these horrid comments. So, yes, have some fun with them, but then remove them. Do not let them interfere in your life.
You don't take on what they're saying personally, ever.
No.
Ever. So I'd like to play with trolls for a little bit, but when they get repetitive, and this person was coming up with nothing new, I'll go, well, that's enough. Well, I've played with the dead mouse for a while. I'm going to throw it away now.
But we must act on trolls.
Yeah, I like that. Keyboard cowards. Yeah. It's exactly what they are. They're not warriors. I like that.
Yeah, we do. We have to stop them. Now, number 3. If you chose number 3, you have the 4 of Cups. And the 4 of Cups is this feeling of having missed out on something. And, sometimes it can be about getting the shits because things aren't working out the way you want them to. And you go and sit in your cave and you go, no, I'm not going to talk to anyone.
This is you so much.
I feel really shitty about this. I'm not going to talk to anyone. And the world's going by in the meantime. So if you're going to retreat to your cave and get shits, do so. Give yourself a time limit, an hour. And then come back out and go, okay, I'm back on the horse. I'm starting again. Yeah.
I like that. Michelle said, I love that they were saying all that crap, but they still couldn't stop watching and tear themselves away. And look, if you guys would like to help us out, apart from us ripping you off, if you go onto this YouTube that you are watching now and give it a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss all the troll fun. That would be great. Oh, what have we got? I think J.W. Rao was trying to flog some of their movies that they may have done. Rob Zombie film. Yeah. Somebody asked what your favourite movies are. Oh, okay. I think J.W. is telling people what some of their favourite movies are. Go for it. You can flog whatever you like on here, within reason. Anyway, help us out and subscribing to our YouTube. It would be really appreciated. And this is really weird. I've obviously got 2 decks muddled up at some stage or other because I've got the same card again. throw your head back into the wind. Throw your head back, spit into the wind, and show them what you've got. So this is a moment for you to step up and show the world that you are capable of so much more than what you are giving now. And it's a moment for you to step out of your comfort zone as well, because you know you can do more than you are, but you might be a little bit timid and a bit scared. This is your time to shine. Go get them.
Okay. We're done. We are done.
We are done like a dinner.
So thank you, everyone, very, very much for coming on. Thank you for staying right up until the end. We've got so many people that stayed right to the very end.
To the bitter end.
And so we thank you so much for being here.
Also have to tell you, keep an eye out on our Tasmanian videos. We're going to have some of our road trip that we did to Tasmania last year, courtesy of Steve, who is going to put those up. And there are some Easter eggs at the end, so make sure you stay to the very end of the video, because there's some funny little moments that happen right at the end. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back with Spooky Sundays on Sunday night, which is on Newcastle Live Radio. You can download the app, or you can watch live on the interwebs. Newcastle Live Radio, 8 till 10 p.m. If someone could let that troll know, because we'd love to have some more fun with them later on. That would be great. Hi, Miss Ghost Host. Thank you to all those beautiful people saying thank you. We bid you good night. And don't forget, stay spooky.
Yeah, and just be true to yourself.
And
have a good time. Have some fun.
And
have some fun.
See you on the dark side.
Have some fun.
Bye.